Headwinds are blowing against the ag economy this year as grain prices fall and exports look tepid. As Tyne Morgan shows us, even the nation's agricultural economists are unsure exactly how it all shakes out in 2024.
The push to plant continues for some farmers to close out May, while others have wrapped up. And with some improvement in commodity prices, ag economists are growing slightly more optimistic on the ag economy.
I think you can look at things like crops in South America. You know, we've had some disease issues in places like Argentina. We've had some wet weather in Brazil. Some of those things I think have been helpful to boost prices at the same time.
University of Missouri's Scott Brown helps author the Ag Economist Monthly Monitor, a joint survey conducted by the University of Missouri and Farm Journal each month.
The wheat situation in Russia I think has also been important. I think it's important to remind ourselves the changes happen really quickly. The volatility up and down is going to continue in front of us.
Even with more optimism for some commodities, ag economists' views on the net farm income picture did erode, falling from the $117.82 billion projected last month to just $110.4 billion this month. But Arlen Suderman, one of the ag economists surveyed each month, says even with the global grain and oilseed supply weather issues, his outlook on the ag economy hasn't really changed.
I don't think it really has. If anything, I think it's become a little bit more challenging. But I say that within the context, I think that the new world we're in is going to have more challenges, but those challenges will also create more opportunities. It just means we're going to have to be more strategic.
The April survey found nearly 80% of ag economists think current commodity prices plus higher input and operating costs will spur consolidation within the row crop sector. So this month, the survey then asked what purchasing decisions
may take a hit in the months ahead.
And top of the list was equipment.
Almost everyone thought that was one place where we would see cutbacks in terms of trying to reduce costs.
50% of ag economists say reduced machinery purchases is most likely, and another 50% said somewhat likely.
I think in the short term, the easy answer is they'll scale back on equipment purchases, and we've seen that.
Another change ag economists think farmers will make is to slow technology upgrades, with 35% saying likely and 41% saying somewhat likely. The monthly monitor also found ag economists think more farmers will make the switch to more generic products, with 73% surveyed saying that's somewhat likely. But another major change for the upcoming year could be farmers looking for lower interest rates.
It was really, can I use technology better to reduce application rates on the fertilizer side? What's my current fertility program? Have I been doing really well, so maybe I can cut back for at least a year? Those were some of the big ones.
As more farmers possibly look at ways to cut back on spending, volatile commodity prices are proving that the direction of prices hinges on more than just supply and demand.
This idea of how do I reduce cost when the prices for those inputs maybe aren't going to change as much as they would like, and how do I manage those margins is really, there are going to be some opportunities to do that to try to make 2025 a better year.